So imagine a huge disaster has struck, such as an earthquake. There's no power because all the buildings are collapsed. There's no communication of any kind because, again, there's no power, and the cell phone communication towers are also gone. But there are still people trapped in these buildings and in the rubble that we need to save. But how are we going to do that if we can't figure out where they are or communicate with them? Well, we've developed a disaster management system called the Titan Disaster Management System, or Titan DMS for short, to fix this issue using 3 different solutions for navigation, coordination, and communication. Coordination solution is based on a platooning algorithm, which is what we use to establish the base station where we are right now. The navigation solution is based on this VFH algorithm. The communication solution is based in long-range communication technology, or LoRa for short, and using that technology, we have developed 3 separate modules to fix this issue in 3 different ways. The first module that we have modified is a simple weather radio. This is just your average weather radio. And the only things that we have added is a LoRa module to allow this to communicate with us in the base station. And this has 2 different functionalities for communication. The first way is by using a button on the back, which will send your GPS location to our base station, which will allow us to find you. And the second way is that when this weather radio is powered on, it generates a network similar to a hotspot that you can join, and then you can communicate. So when you join the network with your phone or another mobile device, it will open up a browser that shows the Titan Disaster Management System. And using that browser, you can type a message in that will then be sent to us. So once we've received your GPS location at the base station, we can now prepare to send the robot out to you. And to do this, we've developed 2 different modules called RoboMac B and RoboMac R. Using the RoboMac, we can control and monitor up to 6 different robots. And then to actually visualize those robots being monitored, we're using MapViz, which is basically just a downloaded map that will not use Wi-Fi, to ensure that we can maintain control of these robots no matter what condition the outside world is in. So as you can see on the screen right here, we are on our campus at Detroit Mercy, Livernois and West Pickles. And if we zoom in, you can see where we are parked with all the robots around us. So once we've reached the victim after we have their location, we can then talk to them through our robot using the RoboTalkie. This is basically just a walkie-talkie system that we can use to communicate to a victim even if they can't move. So we can change the mode on the robot using this button. You can see that the LED is also changing. And we'll be demonstrating this in the upcoming experiments. Imagine a disaster event's just happened and rescue teams need somewhere to set up their base stations so they can start rescuing people. So they need to set up that base station somewhere inside of the disaster-affected area. And we have developed a solution called our coordination solution that will fix just that. And the way that our algorithm works is the rescue operator of the robots will designate one of them to be a leader, and then the others will be followers. So once we have put all of our supplies for the entire base station and rescue mission onto those robots, we will then send the leader to the GPS coordinate location of wherever we've designated our base station to be. And then that leader will go there while being followed by the convoy of other robots.
So now that we have our base station set up, we can demonstrate how the robots are going to be individually sent to different victim locations. So take, for example, Robot 1. Robot 1 will be sent to a victim location and then a separate victim location, and then it will be told to meet back at the base station to meet with the other robots. And all 5 robots will be doing these separate missions on their own before meeting back up at the base station. And from the base station, we can monitor the robots' locations at all times from the map using the Rust map this package.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you okay? Do you need any help?
I am okay, but I need some assistance. I am tired. I cannot walk properly. Do you have first aid?
Yes, we do have first aid. You can come near to the robot. You can see a small box at the back side of the robot. Inside that you can see a red box. So in that box you have the first aid item. You can come near to the robot and take the box. You don't want to worry about the robot. He will not do anything, anything harm to you.
Okay.
Hello, is everything okay? Are you able to move?
Hello, I fell and I need first aid.
Okay, they've fallen need first aid. Okay, are you able to grab the box on the back that contains a first aid kit that you can use until rescuers come to help you?
Yes.
Okay, as long as you're able to grab that, do you need anything else right now?
I'm really lightheaded. Do you have any food?
Okay, so they requested food. Yep, there should be some food in the back next to that first aid kit too. Don't panic or anything. Everything's gonna be okay. We have rescuers coming to save you, so just stay safe and just stay in the same place. Don't move around too much.
All right. Thank you.